It is live. It is tweeted.
No. How do I sound?
You sound a little loud.
How about now?
A little loud, a little distorted.
All right, hold on. Let me fix this. Let me fix it. Settings. How about now?
Talk again.
Hello.
It sounds better. A little bit.
Better?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, update. Gamers Pub. More filth. Put this more filth right here. Replace. Let's drop it right there. Upload and share. Okay, cool. That's rolling. Here we go. 5, 4, 3. Nice. Resurrected into the future. Taken to the moon and back. Rescuing your ass. You love it. It's the Gamers Pub. What's happening, everybody? Welcome to a special Destiny-fied edition of the Gamers Pub. We've been talking about this game for forever. It's finally here. We are going to break it apart for you. But first and foremost, let me introduce my co-hosts. First, my main man, 50 grand, who's always here, Steven, 519.
What's up, Glee? Let's talk some Destiny, dude. I'm looking at it on my what's it called? Grimoire cards.
Gilmore Girl cards.
Dude, I don't know what the fuck they are. Gilmore. I'm looking at the Gilmore Girl cards right now and checking out all the ones I have unlocked.
Nice. Nothing like a Gilmore.
Dude, on some of them, when you get certain levels on some of them, dude, you actually get like extra glimmer drops and everything else. You know that?
That's fresh. No, we'll talk about it. We'll break that apart. But first, actually second, let's introduce our other co-host, official Gamers Pub host now. Been here for a minute. McLovin's in the house.
What's going on, Gui?
What's up, DPJ?
You sound much better than you did last week.
I feel much better than I did last week. Last week was crazy. 89-hour work week. But I'm living, dude. I'm living and I'm loving life.
It's good, man. It's good.
Yeah, I'm ready. It was a crazy week because Destiny came out and, man, I couldn't play it. But I snuck a little bit of time in there.
Oh, I didn't get to play it either. Steve never let me forget.
Oh, we're totally talking. So anyway, guys, welcome to the Gamers Pub. If you're new to the show, Steve's going to tell you a little bit about it in a second. If you're an old-time listener, guys, thank you very much. You guys have been playing Destiny. We've been playing Destiny. So much Destiny talk. I don't even think we're really going to cover anything else. This is going to be kind of a shorter show because we want to go and play some more Destiny. But Steve, what if they're new to the show? Hit them up real quick.
New to the show, let me tell you a little bit about our fine establishment over here at the Gamers Pub. We have a mantra here, same kind of mantra we have in life. We believe in 3 good things, one of them being great beer.
We believe in great friends.
Some awesome friends. And some amazing video games. It's really that simple. Games, friends, beer. So we, if those are 3 things you like, you found the right place. You really did. So welcome here to the Gamers Pub. And if you enjoy yourself here, tell a friend. Bring another friend over to the pub. Let's grow this. Let's grow our pub community, which is growing pretty big, at least according to our Destiny clan, dude. We have some numbers going on over there.
Yeah, which is cool.
How big is it now?
Oh, wouldn't you want to know how big it is?
It's big enough for you to check it out and enjoy it.
I mean, I could just look, or you could just tell me.
Do you want to put some new urinal cakes in the bathrooms?
God damn it! I forgot.
Go fill up those urinal cakes.
Go fill up the urinal cakes.
You're the new guy, but Dazzler doesn't have to anymore. He's off.
No, he's supposed to be here anyway, right?
I know. He's helping his kids with homework right now.
Okay, cool. So real quick, guys, as we always do every episode of the Gamers Pub, we talk about what we've been drinking because, of course, we are light connoisseurs of beers, to say the least, and we like to try new and exciting things weekly. With that being said, DPJ, you got a beer this week. What are you drinking, homie?
Nothing fantastic. I got leftovers of a 6-pack of some Bud Light Lime.
You sick fuck.
All right, I'm 24. I get a pass on this.
No.
You
You get a pass if you're below 21. Once you can go out to places to go get adult beverages and real beverages, you get the good stuff.
I got this
Yeah,
for
man.
free, so
I'm so disappointed in you.
I didn't spend money on it.
Well, he got Destiny
So
instead.
I did get Destiny, Steve, I got Destiny, Steve.
It took you long enough.
So we have an official Gamers Club Google Hangout that we kind of messenger each other all week long, and everybody had gotten Destiny except for DPJ. And man,
Hmm.
Steve gave McLovin shit all week long, like
Yeah,
bad.
that's
Yeah.
that is an understatement.
No, well, I've done the same kind of stuff to Mark. You can ask me.
Yeah, okay.
I get on Mark sometimes, but
Yeah,
before you went there, kind of
I'll
hard.
admit that. Mark gets it way worse than I do.
He does get it worse. Well, he shows up with a giant ass like knot in his head, with a hole in his head. You know, like 2 days after the Ray Rice stuff happened, and we all know who's in charge over at Mark's house. We've known that a long time over here at the pub. So we think he just caught a Ray Rice hook by his wife.
Mark's
His wife.
wife beat him up inside the head, dragging him out of an elevator like a rag doll.
He said he walked into the corner inside his house at night. You don't do that, dude. You don't walk into a corner of a wall and do that. No. He got his head back here, fucking banged it into.
Shoot him up.
He did something bad. He did something bad.
Steve, what are you drinking?
I am drinking I brought something nice today, dude. A Stone 18th anniversary IPA. They say
Nice.
it's the hoppiest golden brown IPA on earth.
Is it?
It's not that hoppy. It's actually pretty smooth, dude. Maybe it's me, but it doesn't feel that hoppy to me. Not or taste that hoppy to me at all. It's kind of a smooth. It's you can see from the color. It's a little bit darker than a normal IPA. Not quite as reddish as what I believe you're drinking today, Gui. But it does kind of have a little brownish tint to it. It's kind of smooth. It's not bad. It's a nice, smooth, kind of solid IPA. I probably won't pick this up again because I'd go to like one of my Odell IPAs instead, most likely. But no, I'd still at the same time I'd share this with a friend. If it was me just grabbing something to drink by myself, I wouldn't pick this up again. I'd just pick up 6 packs of something I enjoy, like Bud Light Lime.
Hey, there it is.
Something.
So, I am actually
in about 15
drinking.
minutes, by the way.
Super limey. It's delicious.
I'm drinking something different today. I was gonna drink a red pale ale, but instead I have a El Conquistador.
That's
Extra.
not what I was thinking you were bringing, dude. I thought you were
Yeah.
bringing one of the Sierra Nevadas.
This is an El Conquistador.
Did you finish
extra
all those
pale
off?
ale. Nah, I still got some in the fridge.
Okay.
Mission Brewery. This is a big ass koozie, isn't it?
32-ounce koozie.
Yeah. It's like a wine bottle and shit.
Oh shit! I didn't even realize the koozie was on it.
Yeah.
I see it now.
Nice. So yeah, that's what I'm drinking. And I'm about to pour it, and
Why are you pouring it? They gave you that big old koozie. They're telling you how they want you to drink that beer.
fine.
It's
See?
in a it came in its own koozie. They're telling you drink it out of the fucking koozie.
Wow, this is pretty good.
Is it?
Yeah, it's an extra pale ale. Nice floral, sweet hops that hit you up front, but it dissipates really fast. I think that's what I like about it. Steve, do you ever have like an IPA where it just seemed like you get like that hops, that bitterness up front real hard, and it lingers too long?
You know what? I don't mind it lingering like really long, a really long like lingering hop, dude. I kind of enjoy that now. I really do.
It depends, but I like this. This is nice. It doesn't overstay its welcome because it hits you real up front with like that nice hoppiness, that floral taste, and it really kind of has a sweet finish that goes away fast too. So I like that. Makes me want to have another sip.
You know, I bet that'd be something good for like frisbee golf.
Maybe. Yeah. It'd be good for anything.
To bring with you like on a frisbee golf game or something with some friends. Bring one or two of those. That's all you have to bring, a big old thing like that, dude. You bring one of those. What percent is that coming in at?
I don't know. Let me take a look. Coming in at only 4.8, dude.
Oh, that's not bad. Mine's 8.5, by the way.
Yeah, only 4.8.
4.2. It's refreshment with a twist.
I believe your percentage is your balls are shriveling away every time you drink that stuff. Just from the food coloring alone that's in that beer.
It's urine colored to go with my urinal cakes.
Yeah.
So disappointed.
Okay, so
That's all right. You're new. You're new here. It's okay.
All right.
We
So
started off with crap beers too.
we're skipping toast. We're skipping news. We're talking Destiny. This is a
Skipping
game
toast?
that skipping toast, dude.
You know what?
Nope.
I have a toast.
Oh, okay. I guess we're not skipping toast.
We're not
Fuck,
skipping toast. I want to give a toast to Bungie
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
for fucking. But this is gonna show kind of how this roundtable is gonna go. But I want to give a toast to Bungie for making another awesome game. Unfortunately, I'm not sucked into the franchise like I was with Halo so far, but it's an awesome game. So thank you, Bungie, for doing it right.
You know what it's got? You know what this game has? I'm just gonna say real
And
quick.
it feels like Halo, dude. It really
It
does.
does.
Yeah.
It has fun.
A
It's
real
full,
next gen Halo.
it's full of the fun. That's what it is.
It is, dude. And they have that Diablo. Well, let's do our toast and go into it.
Okay, so here, this is actually let's do a double toast. You reminded me because I thought you were gonna go a different way with that. Let's do a toast to Bungie and to fucking Dazzler for finally getting a PS4.
Yeah,
Oh, yes. Well, we can toast him when he gets here.
Okay,
true.
Let's save that toast. So this is our Bungie
Okay.
toast. We're doing another toast later on.
nice. So a year ago we were all so hyped about Destiny, and that hype didn't dissipate. We talked about it basically every week for the past year. Big fans of the Halo franchise. This is arguably, Steve, Halo 2 is where we really started playing together, a lot of game nights and just having fun together, and that carried on from what you now know as the Gamers Pub. A lot of great community members we met through that, a lot of great experiences, and man.
And you've had some great experiences with Bungie and the Halo franchise.
Yes,
You got
I have.
flown up to Seattle once to cover a Halo launch, dude.
Yes.
An all expenses paid trip. You went home with this awesome Halo hoodie and the Master Chief Xbox or the Halo Xbox. Which Halo was that? Was that for Halo 3? Or
It
is
was
that
Halo 3. Yeah,
Yeah.
Halo 3, I got flown out to Seattle, and I got to meet the guys over at Bungie. To this day, I still have a Bungie employee hoodie that they only made for the employees. When they made it for all the community members, PR, and all the people that did made the game at Bungie. And it has your gamer tag on it and just like crazy like weapon insignia. It was out of everything that I got, that's the thing that I love the most, and I still have that. I rock it out.
Yeah. You know what my favorite thing is
but yeah,
from all the things I've gotten? Is that Gears of War gear that I got. I have
That's
this really
cool
cool
too, right?
cog. Yeah, this really cool cog. Dude, it's solid metal, dude. They did it all themselves. It is fucking beautiful. It
I
really
still
is
have mine
awesome.
too.
Oh, you have one
That was
too?
sweet.
Nice.
Yeah, they don't do community like they used to anymore, do they?
No, they don't.
No. But I digress. So here we are, big fans of Bungie, wondering what they're going to pull out. And lo and behold, the alpha came out, the beta came out. We loved it. Destiny. Where should we even begin, Steve?
Let's
Is it
start with-
everything? Let's just say, is it everything that you thought it was going to be?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm enjoying every. My biggest disappointment of the game, and probably my only disappointment, I don't know. I don't know if it's because of the direction they had to take. Because I mean, even when you're playing multiplayer, like it's not Master Chief, it's you that you're playing as. You're playing as yourself. You're not playing as a Master Chief. But because of the way they did it, I'm not getting sucked in as the same level as I did with the Halo games.
To the story, right?
To the story, yeah. Because when you play the Halo games, with the story and everything else, you end up feeling like you're part of Master Chief.
Like you're a badass.
You really do. And
Now
I know it's my own character, but because of that, I'm not getting sucked in the story the same way.
Well, let me say something about that.
Narrative.
Because, Steve, we've been doing story mode together, and we're not that far. We haven't gotten very far. I mean, even though we're like I'm a level 20 or level 23, we still haven't gotten that far in story because we're waiting to do it together. But do you think these things are attributed to the fact that, A, we haven't finished the game? So,
that totally, because we're only on the asteroid belt right now. Right. And then for Gui's been working some really long hours, and when he's available to play, which is only like 1 or 2 hours a game, if I'm not online, he doesn't do story. And it's kind of worked the same way with me. I haven't played the story. I haven't touched the story unless I can play actually with Gui, because we're going through level by level right now and just loving the hell out of it.
Right. And
dude, it's so fun, dude.
Do you also think that, like, not even so much that there's no Master Chief, I think, in my opinion, while that is a factor, Steve, I thought that when you played Halo, okay, and you awoke in the beginning as Master Chief, there was already this great sense of urgency. Like, shit was going down. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
They made shit going down at the beginning of this one. You spawn off, and he's like, wake up, get up. We gotta go.
I know. But did you feel the same sense of urgency as the galactic sense of urgency as you did with the Halo franchise?
I felt like I had hurried to get inside the building, but I don't know. Maybe it is because I'm not so far in the story, but I'm just not. I think another thing might be part of it too, is because so much of this feels like Halo. I'm constantly thinking of Halo while I'm playing this game instead of just thinking of this game.
Well, no, I mean,
have you noticed that too? Like even with the bad guys and the bad guys,
it
feels a lot. It is a Halo clone.
I've found that like I keep having to think like this isn't Halo. Like I have to keep reminding myself like this is not Halo.
Yeah, because it feels like Halo, dude. But in a good way. In a good
what
way.
You were saying, to what you were saying about the story mode not really sucking you in, I think while I love the interconnectivity, it really just poops all over the story because it's like I'm the Guardian. I'm the one they were looking for, right? I mean that's the idea. And so, like, for me to be running through, like, a story mission, and I see some dude, another player, another human, over there, like, dancing on top of a rock. As I'm in the middle of my story where the shit is happening, it really just pulls you out of that.
Right, but like I said, it takes away from the sense of urgency. You know, like, there's no race against time.
No, not once have I felt like there's a race against time. The only race against time I felt is, look what time it is in the morning. We gotta fucking hurry up. That's the only race.
That's the other.
In the Halo story, like every single part of that was like, oh, shit's going down. You need to get here as soon as possible. Do this. Like in Destiny, as far as the story is concerned, I'm like, well, I know there's this great evil coming that's gonna destroy us, but dance party. Oops. And so I think like that takes away from the immersion of the story.
Well, a lot of it too is the bounties. I think too. It's like I don't know. I haven't really seen any like collectathon bounties, but I know that there's like optional mission objectives that come up, and it's like.
Yeah. What do you mean by collectathon?
Like collect 20 spin metal leaves. Like I haven't seen any of that yet, but it's a lot of it is like there's too much grinding. There's way too. I think what it is I think there's way too much MMO for a single player for there to be a legitimately like great immersing single player story.
Yeah. Well, speaking of the grinding, this is one of the things I almost said earlier during the toast. Is do you guys notice how at the same time how Borderlands Diablo it kind of feels with loot and loot drops and things like that? You find loot crates, you're like, oh fuck, what'd I get? And or if you get the Ingrams or whatever that you got to go unencrypt or whatever, and you get so excited, it's almost like just throwing those dice down the table, dude. With being all in, it kind of feels you kind of get that same kind of excitement. It makes it a lot of fun.
Maybe I'm not there. I'm not completely looting right now at this point.
No, you're going to now because now you're 20, so now XP doesn't matter at all. The only thing that matters to you now is going to be story and it's going to be gear. So it's going to be just doing that kind of grind to get that loot and doing the story.
Hey!
All right, it's time for our second toast. Is he here? Bedazzler?
Well,
is
your mic on? Here first.
He's getting his mic on.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's pretty badass, man. But overall I'm happy. BDI, you got to hit the mic icon. You're on mute, buddy.
You muted.
Yeah, you're muted. You may also need to, if you've changed mics recently, click the little gear and change your thing.
Come on, BDI, the fuck.
It's been a long time since he's done a podcast from the computer. He
right?
doesn't know what he's doing.
So while he's doing that, though, overall graphics. We played the alpha. We played the beta.
Click unmute.
There it is.
On the bottom. There you go.
There
Can
you
you
go.
talk?
No.
I don't know.
Oh,
Okay.
he can talk.
There it is.
All right, there we go.
Okay, Steve, let's go ahead and interrupt what we were talking about and go back to
Second toast. Bedazzler picking up a PS fucking 4. Finally, he did it. He's gaming with friends. He's happy.
The evil
Here's to
came
you,
out.
Dazzler. This is to you.
Hey, and I just put a new hard drive in my computer, so none of the settings I had were here. So.
Dr. D, what's up?
Hey.
Welcome to the Gamers Pub, brother.
Hey, thanks.
Welcome back to the Gamers Pub, because you're going to be here a lot more often now.
Yeah, I hope so. Hope it works out.
Yeah.
It will
And you're
work
going to
out.
be gaming with us for once again.
Yes.
So
Yes,
we
I
just
actually have one of
talked
those evil PS4s now.
Yeah.
Mine is actually not evil, though, because mine's white.
Yeah.
Hello.
How do you like it? How do you like it? This is your first, next gen console, or what was called next gen.
Next gen.
Current gen.
Next gen, kind of current gen a year ago for PCs.
Right. Since it's
gen.
been out for a year, it's probably current gen now. But
Yeah.
it's pretty nice. I like it way better than the PS3, I have to say. The cross-media bar sucked, and I'm glad that they've sort of gotten away from that. It's still a little bit that way, but it's not quite as bad.
They're supposed to be doing some big things with the 2.0 update coming out this fall.
That's good. That's good. It could use a little more improvement.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
it needs some. It does.
Yeah.
Like with grouping, when you get a mass amount of games, dude, with the PS Plus games and everything else.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. You need some. We need some kind of grouping kind of thing.
Right. And and since I got the 2 terabyte version of the PS4, which I'm sure you guys didn't do that.
I believe we and Marco's doing a 1 terabyte.
Yeah, we did. We have it's a hybrid. It's half solid state. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just actually, yes, I changed mine out. Of course, it came with the 500 like everybody else's, but I ordered one off Amazon. I've done some research, and a lot of the people said that the hybrid drives and the solid state drives really didn't give you much advantage unless you played the same game over and over, without changing games, which I suppose would help some with Destiny since it's out right now, that you do play it a lot over and over.
Well,
Some of the load times
the
would be
thing
a
is
little
with
faster,
Destiny,
but-
it's not gonna. If you play anything like with a fire team, it's not gonna help you a single bit.
Right.
Because the person with the slowest hard drive is what everyone's going to be waiting on. You're going to go to what orbit, you're going to go to whatever planet, and you're waiting for that third ship to fly up there.
I did not get a hybrid or solid state. I got a plain old 5400. And I looked some of the 7200s. They said there wasn't much benefit there, and I thought the system was made to run with a 5400, and I wanted to go with the same speed and stuff for heat and things like that. I thought it'd be safer to go with a 5400. And for a little over $100, I got a 2 terabyte drive in there. So
I saw that. Dude. After I get my iPhone 6 Plus, I'm gonna save up and probably do that because I've already had to delete games to be able to get some of this off.
I have had to delete nothing.
Oh, I'm sorry, I missed out on Resogun though. That was a good one.
It's okay. You can still get Resogun. Mark is always trying to get Resogun, but he never games. So
so fun.
No, Mark doesn't game. I don't game much either. So.
Yeah.
But I still like Steam better. I still like mouse and keyboard for shooters. But
what do you think about the DualShock 4?
It's really, really good. Again, it's a huge improvement over the PS3 controller.
How do you think it compares to the 360 controller?
I still like the 360 controller better. I think the little handles that you hold on to, they're curved out a little bit more, angled out more on the Xbox, and it's more comfortable for my big fat meat paws here. But it's not bad. And they have real triggers now, which is nice, instead of those PlayStation, whatever those things were, on the 3 and the 2 controllers. They weren't triggers, they weren't curved out, so your fingers didn't really fit in them very well.
Oh yeah, and then you're rocking one of the new PlayStation Gold wireless headsets too.
Yes, I got it in white also. I spent 20 extra bucks because I could have gotten a black one at $20 off a little bit before the white one came out, but had to match my system,
Yeah.
So
what do you think about those headphones?
They work really well. I've been happy with it. I mean, I don't know how I sound. I played with you guys last night. I assume I sounded all right.
Oh, you sounded perfect last night.
Okay.
Now,
cool.
did you upload that because they do have a Destiny preset for
I did upload the Destiny
nice.
set for the number 2 slot or whatever.
Yeah, anything you do goes to the number 2.
Yeah, I don't know that I heard a whole lot of difference between that and the number 1, but whatever. I did it anyway. It's kind of fun to be able to change them out like that.
Yeah, I do the same thing because I'm rocking a set of the black ones, and because my PS4 is black because I don't care. And
well, you're not as racist as I am, so.
I think they work really nice, and they actually go pretty good with Destiny. The only problem was with some of our long ass game sessions, I start to feel it, the constant compression on.
Oh, I'm sure.
So, But I've been putting in some long ass game sessions.
I get 'em on top for my Turtle Beaches. That's why we're wearing the hat, 'cause it like puts a dent in my head, and then it's annoying.
Yeah, the thing I found odd was how they slide on it. It's not like the traditional like these where it has a slide up here in the part that goes over your head. The earpieces actually slide up and down on the thing. It's a little odd, but
now, I got
works.
one more question for you, Bedazzler,
Yes.
and this involves McLovin here. He was asking for tips about proper placement of the urinal cakes in the bathroom, since he's taking over your urinal cake duty now.
all right. Well, it's about time.
We have a newer guy. He's taking over urinal cake duty.
I say the proper place is halfway between the drain and the side, like in the troughs. Like we have troughs, right? I mean,
Yeah, we do.
of course.
With-
So you got to place it halfway
right
between
down,
the
right
drain
down.
and one edge, and that way there's still some hockey puck action going on there.
Now, don't fuck this up, Dominic, because
No.
I'm gonna write it down.
you can
Yeah.
ask Bedazzler. We not get a temper if we can get
Oh,
physical.
yeah.
You, Steve?
Yes.
A temper?
No, he just quits.
I know. I just quit.
He's a quitter.
But I mean, and you have to again, ask Bedazzler. You have to put up with all Gooey's sexual harassments while working at
Right.
the club.
And there is no splash guard, so be careful.
Yes.
I have to put up with.
And you should have not have mentioned that now ball sack dent that you have in your head, that ball sack rest, because you're just fuss about it.
No.
Your dent in your head is now a ball sack rest in your head.
I don't think it's big enough for Guijay anyway, so it's all right.
Hey-o.
So Bedazzler, are you happy with your purchase so far?
Well, since I didn't actually purchase it, since I traded in a 360, a Wii, and a PS3,
Which you
and
probably
all
weren't
the
playing
games that I
anyways,
ever
were you?
had, no, I was not playing them. So, and that's another reason against digital games. If I had
Because you don't
bought
have
all
trade-in
that
value
360
anymore.
stuff on digital games, I would have had nothing to trade in, and I would not have a PS4.
Yeah.
So, even though they only give me like 10% at best of what the game was worth, it's still, they added up because I had a lot of 360 games.
Yeah.
Sadly.
Nice.
So,
Nice. I'm happy to hear you're happy with it, dude.
and so that's why I'm going to continue to buy stuff on disc right now. Mm-hmm.
How do the kiddies feel about it?
I don't know that my daughter cares that much. My son's playing Destiny right now.
How does he like it? How does that's
liking it. He's still kind of he got into PC shooters and stuff, and he likes mouse and keyboard better also. But we still play a lot of Steam. But it's nice to have a console back again. So not too bad. I'm debating on the camera. I don't know why. I kind of want the camera, but I can't justify it. I mean, there's no reason to have one.
I bought
So
there's zero reason to justify
yeah,
it.
exactly. So
It really is. Do they
I
have a
want a
white-
second
do they have a
controller.
white camera?
No, I'll wait for the white
Okay,
camera.
I'm like, then you have to. You can't have a black camera with a white.
I kind of want a second.
I think the
controller
only
too.
perk
Again,
is-
I have
is-
no reason to have a second controller right now, so we'll see.
I think the only perk is like if you're streaming, if you're really big into streaming and you want to broadcast yourself too.
Only if you want to broadcast.
Speaking of streaming, go fix those urinal cakes. Anyway, but yeah, I don't mind streaming what I'm playing, but I don't really need people to watch me. They
Yeah,
don't
I
really see
don't
me,
put my. I
so.
never put my face up there when I'm streaming.
Right.
I'm like, I don't need someone to
Because
just.
nobody knows what Steve 519 looks like, or at least they don't want to.
This
But
is
yeah,
this is not
exactly.
what they need to see
Right.
while I'm
No,
playing
no,
the game.
this is me
I
right here.
quit.
This is me.
I would like to see Steve 519 rage quit though. That would be fun.
I could grab my controller earlier, and I'm so fucking. It's always in my head how much these fuckers cost.
Oh yeah.
I pulled out my special. I went to do this thing, and I got fucked. I got fucked over hard, dude. It was bullshit. I was pissed, and I tapped the corner of it. I just said love tap this
Oh yeah.
on the disc. I was like, cost
I want to
much.
break this controller so much. Yes, I've been there.
If that was a fucking old school NES controller, it would have been
Yeah.
thrown across the room, unplugged itself with the throw and fucking everything else, and it
Oh,
would have
yeah,
worked just
definitely.
fine when I grabbed it and put it back in. It really would have.
Most definitely. Yeah.
Back into Destiny.
Those 360 controllers, by the way,
Destiny.
are pretty tough.
Yeah. Back in Destiny. Bedazzler,
I made it to level 5. so.
this is your first next gen console game. Well, how do you think
Yes.
it looks?
Yeah, it came with my system.
Yeah. How do you think the game looks?
I don't know. I mean, it looks good, but I don't know if it's like that much better than
Unfortunately,
other
you-
stuff I see. Since
you
I
had
play
to-
PC,
Yeah.
you know.
You had the pre-order in, so you didn't really get to
I
do
didn't play the alpha
beta
or the
though.
beta. I played the
Because,
alpha once at Guijay's there, but I
Yeah.
didn't really play the beta.
did you notice any big differences in visuals compared to what you played and what you saw on your TV?
I really don't remember the alpha that well, so
Yeah, I figured that.
I
Gui,
don't know. I mean,
you
it
and I
looked a
were,
little smoother, a little shinier, a little wetter, maybe. I don't know.
Gui, you and I were talking when we first started playing it. I thought it was like all the little finer details. It really, to me, it looked a lot better than the alpha and the beta both did.
Yes, I thought it did. It was the little things like
It
lens
was all those,
flares.
like, yeah.
But like appropriate lens flares, not like shitty Photoshop lens flares. Like realistic lens flares, particle effects, just little things that add to the world that we definitely noticed because we put a shit ton of time into the alpha and the beta. That just made the game feel more complete.
Yeah, and we did put a lot of time in. You know, with as much time, because I believe I forgot who I was talking to with. Maybe it was Marco about this or someone else. But we put a buttload of time into the alpha. All of our characters were maxed.
I maxed my characters, yeah.
Yeah, we did the same thing with the beta. We maxed everything out.
Yeah.
And then this game came out, and we're playing on the same planet, planet Earth. You know, the very first planet. At any time, did you feel bored with Earth?
No.
I never did either, dude.
No.
Yeah, I was really surprised because, I mean, it was June, right? It was second week of June or something like that when we did G-Pub, and that's when the alpha came out. We got so much time in, dude, on that, and we played so much of Earth. And then when the beta came out, we did the same thing. And I love going back and doing Earth and doing all these missions, and I'm actually having a lot of fun doing grinding because I get that Diablo kind of jackpot feel to it when you get something fancy.
Which I'm still playing. But not on PS4.
Yeah.
On PC. That's the only way to play that game. But anyway.
Dominic, now you also did, I think, something even more kind of special. You picked up the PS3 version of it, right?
I did.
You did?
I did.
You did.
No, I did. I did.
Did you guys hear about? Did you guys hear about this? Dominic, apparently, if you bought the PSN version on the PS3 of Destiny, you also got the PS4 version for free.
Really?
Yeah, it had. There's a promotion going until I think January 15th, and you have to purchase it digitally on the last gen, so on your 360 or on your PS3. And if you do that, it becomes available for you for free on next gen as well.
That's awesome.
That's a nice
And
deal.
apparently your character crosses back over.
It does.
Ah,
well, I know it goes
better.
up. I don't know if it goes down.
Well, leave it to Bungie.
Well, SpongeBob, he picked it up on the PS3 I think today, and he was saying his character was there waiting for him.
Huh. Look at that.
But
That's
I'm not
pretty cool.
positive. Maybe SpongeBob, and he could have been super drunk and confused.
Well, see, and it worked out for me because me and my buddy, I think, are gonna game share it. He hasn't tried it yet. He wants to try it because he doesn't game a whole lot, but like big things, he'll pick them up.
Yeah.
And so he wants to try it out, and if he likes it, he said he'd give me half the cost, and then I traded in Call of Duty for it. So if he ends up giving me half, the 60. Then I will have gotten Destiny on 2 consoles for $10.
Wait, are you saying if he enjoys Destiny, he's going to give you the 30?
Yep.
So he has access to it. It's just if he enjoys it.
Yeah.
Dude, just take that fucking money from him.
That's my friend.
Take
My
that
best
money
friend.
from him. Who's not going to fucking enjoy this game?
I know. I think he's gonna enjoy it. He looked it up. He's like, it looks pretty badass.
I'm surprised, dude. I go to my friends list, and except for the guys here in the Gamers Pub, being excluded from this, but all the other guys, nobody's level 20. But everyone else on my friends list, except for the Gamers Pub clan, is level 20 or plus. It is nuts, dude. Everyone on my list has already put so many hours into this game.
I think I've put maybe 8.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, this is how bullshit game reviews are. This is us saying it too, because we review games, but dude, how many fucking people are shitting on Destiny right now?
I'm not paying any attention to social media or news, so I don't know.
I haven't taken a shit.
But of my friends who picked it up, I don't know of a single one who's complained about it.
Yeah.
For any reason.
The only complaints
Is there bad news or whatever going on about Destiny?
No, I mean, well, all Metacritic scores, they're pretty average. I mean, it's Bungie's lowest scoring game.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Really?
Really the only thing that I'm
That's
hearing is
From
not
us
so
Microsoft
much
fanboys.
as it is just weaker. I'm hearing great things about the multiplayer, the PvP, and the
Maybe
Crucible.
it's kind of what we were talking about earlier. Where's
Yeah,
the story? How we're just.
I
not
think it's
quite
really the
feeling like
story
we're
is what's dragging it down. The story is just.
I think the
heard
weapons
it's
are a little
bland.
slower, though. I really think the
I
weapons
think-
are a lot
well,
slower than
No,
Halo.
they're not. It depends which weapon you have. Some
Uh,
weapons, I've gotten some fucking weapons that shoot fast as hell. This is,
Well, some are. I think the reload. I think the recoil on the shotgun, things like that. I think it does. It's a lot slower, which is fine. I think it's a decent.
you're gonna get faster
But I
ones,
think that-
Bedazzler, as you
yeah.
rank up.
Right.
As you
Well,
rank up,
I'm level
you will
5
get
or
better.
6, so
Yeah.
go with it. And of course, me being me, I had to take all 3 characters and try to get them up to level 5, which is why it was still so low. I've got like a level 3 or 4 and something else
Yeah,
too.
Which
so-
character are you using the most? Let's go around the round table, see which character
yeah.
who's using the most. Or
Well,
which one
me,
you like the most.
since I was trying to, since I didn't have one high enough, I used my highest level, which was the wizard, the warlock,
The
I
Warlock?
don't know, the guy with the glowy hand.
The lion,
Whichever
the
one
witch,
that
the
is.
wardrobe. What
Yes,
is
the wardrobe. That's the one I'm using.
Okay, that's the one.
I don't know whichever one that is. Is it wizard?
Once
It's a
you get level
Okay.
level 15 is like one of the first big kind of steps you get to do because
Right.
that's when you get to change your subclasses for the first time. And then what's nice though is any character you create after that, once you have one character hit 15, you get to change the subclasses right off the get go and start
okay.
when whichever
Okay,
class.
so I should just stick with one until I get to 15 and then do that.
Yeah, and then be able to adjust your classes. Yeah.
Okay, well that makes sense. Maybe I'll do that then. I've been
Yeah.
fairly happy with the wizard.
Yeah. Dominic, what about you? What are you playing as?
The only one I have right now is the hunter,
Yeah. And how you like
and
him?
I'm enjoying it quite.
Well,
During
you have the
beta,
golden
I
gun
think
right now because you're not high enough to switch yet,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
The golden,
I found that it's hard to. I wish I had the arc blast. What's it called? That is arc
the
blast.
sword one, the blade dancer.
No. For the Titan special.
Oh,
Super-
okay.
What's it called? You know what I'm talking about? The little ground pound thing.
Yeah.
And during PvP, like I never use the golden gun because it requires like a lot of accuracy, and you're only gonna get off 3 shots max.
Dude,
So,
I
like-
killed with that thing on PvP.
Really, I
Yeah.
haven't tried
I
it. Maybe
pulled that out,
maybe.
I'd normally get at least 2 kills.
Yeah.
There were times I'd be lucky and get 3 kills, but that'd all depend on if I can find the third person fast enough.
Yeah, I think I'm still kind of acclimating to.
Practice with the hand cannon. Practice a lot with the hand
Okay.
cannon. Get used to
Okay.
that, and then
Okay.
because the gold gun's essentially the same thing as the hand cannon, just super fucking powerful.
I like the spread on the arc blast or whatever the hell it's called. It's it's a lot. It requires me to be a little less accurate in like those kind of moments of panic when you like running around a corner and there's like 3 dudes like staring right at you.
Yeah.
It's like the first thing. I'm not gonna go golden gun because there's no way I'm gonna get any shots off. So that's really the only downside as far as like being in the Crucible. But no, I'm enjoying it a lot. I like the. I'm not sure if this is every class, but how you can like throw that knife.
No, that is only that
That's
hunter
only that
class.
class. I
And that
love
sucks
that.
too because the subclass I have a more powerful melee, and I was like, motherfucker, I want my throwing knife back because that throwing knife is so solid.
I love it.
Nice. It really is, and I use that during PvP all the time. I use that during the regular missions and everything else all the time. That knife is awesome, dude. That knife.
Yeah.
Is
No. Yeah. I'm really
You guys
enjoying it.
realize we have 2 days to get to 26.
No, you guys have 2 days to get to 26. I just need more light. That's all I need. I just need more plus light.
I'm working on it. I'm gonna get to 12 first, and then
So
Why
Steve,
is
what's
it
the
two
fast?
days for
What,
26?
What are you playing as?
I'm a Titan. Playing as level 20 Titan.
Yeah. And did you change your subclass?
I did change my subclass to the defensive subclass. I just see a lot of people are using the offensive one. And, I just think once we start approaching these raids and shit gets kind of crazy, it's gonna be nice.
So you're picking your subclass thinking of mostly co-op rather than the actual.
Co-op's where it's at, baby.
I'll do it. No, we try to play co-op as much. The only time we can't is when we just have too many people. We have to do
Right.
the other one.
Well, not even like co-op, and not even that. Like for co-op and for so like imagine this, Steve. Imagine we love playing capture points, right? So we capture A, B, or C. With my subclass, I could throw up that big huge dome, and we could just sit inside that dome. So we could then just put our shotguns on, and the only way somebody's going to be able to attack us is if they come in and approach us, because they can't attack us from outside the dome.
Yeah. That sounds nice. All right, cool, dude. I want to see more of this. But how long ago did you switch this? Oh no, not long ago, because you just got double jump. I
Yeah.
remember. You just got double jump when we were doing the strike
But
missions.
you know what? I level up so fast. All my subclasses, really, between level 17 to level 20, I'm already on the second level, like that bottom layer.
Mhm.
So.
Nice. I picked the hunter class, and then I was going with the golden gun and throw knife initially, and then I heard about the blades for Marco. Marco was telling me how he was playing one night and saw this dude just whip out blades and start knifing people left and right, and I was like, oh fuck! And then I found out that was a subclass for the hunter class, so I picked it because I want to see how it was. It is the most amazing thing in the world, dude. When you pull out your knives and you get like 6, 7 kills on the AI, or you get like 3, 4 kills on computer, or not on computer, but on the actual PvP. Like they're holding up a point or they're taking a point, and you pull those out, like what Dominic's saying, where you walk in a room. He's like, I walk in a room with 3 people. I don't know what to do with my golden gun. I walk in a room with 3 people, dude. I put my special on and then knife like a motherfucker, and I kill everybody, and that shit is fucking awesome.
Is that the special with the both bumpers at the same time?
Yeah.
Both bumpers at the same time,
Right.
and then
Like
if
my
my RB or
thing.
my right one,
Yeah.
she'll just fucking knife like crazy.
Right.
And for a lot of people, it's like a 1-hit kill.
Yeah.
Sometimes a 2-hit kill, which is
Right.
amazing. And then
I did
have
like
a thing,
that.
if I hit R2 or right trigger, I do this
That
thing
grenade?
where I kind of slam down.
Oh, okay.
No, I slam down when I'm doing my special, and I
Yeah.
shoot like this giant wave that fucks people up, that goes straight
That's
at.
cool.
But I don't know. I might switch that to a different one because I'm not sure about that yet.
Okay.
I'm still checking it out.
Yeah, maybe I'll just wait. I'll see what changes come at 15, and then hopefully switch it up.
You're gonna like that knife. That knife thing I thought for a sec was only gonna work really good during missions and things like this, when we get like floods or things like that, when we get a bunch of enemies coming at once. But on PvP, dude, that knife is awesome, especially on a domination mode when you're walking, you have 2 people on checkpoint, and you just pull that off and knife both of them and steal that checkpoint from them real quick. And it feels so good. It really does.
Yeah, there was a time I was playing last night as the wizard, and I'd jump up to do that special where you splash that big purple explosive thing down.
Yeah.
And I'd be up in the air, and I'd be ready to throw it, and they'd kill me before I'd throw it. And I'm like, man, that sucks,
happens.
'cause there's such a lag time to throw it off, which I suppose that's there for balance and stuff too.
That's why why I don't
sucks.
use the fusion rifle. The fusion rifle
Right.
does pretty decent damage on it, but I can't, especially on PvP. I can't use that because of that lag time. You're gonna hold that trigger down, and you're gonna have to count to like 2 before that thing's gonna burst. And by the time you do that, you're dead.
Yeah.
If you run in the corner, run inside the little room, you're dead. There's nothing you can do.
Yeah, so I don't know. I kind of like the wizard class, but I may change that up too. So, like I said, I've got one of each character started. I'm gonna play around with them anyway.
All right. Well, let's talk
I'll try
about
to get
classes.
1 to
Let's
15.
talk about some of the modes here. Strikes. How do you guys feel about strikes? Kui, you're kind of quiet. Strikes. What do you think?
Strikes are awesome. Super awesome. You know what? I just like playing with my friends, and the Destiny is really kind of just it's everything that I like about a first-person shooter, and none of what I hate about Call of Duty.
Dude, when was the last time you get 6 of your friends to play the same game at the same time?
That's very true.
That would have been Halo or Call of Duty whenever they come out.
Dude, I mean, last night, like, I go to play with Gui, and we can't play story mode because we got too many people trying to play with us.
Right.
All jumping in our lobby and everything else. And we're like, well, fuck, we can't do story now.
That's
Like,
something else that I have to give Sony credit for, is that they've really fixed some of their cross chat and lobby stuff and all that kind of things. It's
cross-game chat.
PSN. At least now that you're paying for PSN, it's working more like Xbox Live did. So
And you get free fucking games with it. Free games,
Yeah,
Dazzler.
that I may or may not even want. So
You need to
okay,
pick up. You need to
whatever.
pick up a Vita, and then you
I
get all the
need-
free Vita games
He
too.
has Vita.
Yeah, I have a Vita. I
Oh.
picked up the Vita
So you're
games.
picking up all those free
Well, there's
Vita
that.
games too.
There's the one game that was for both PS4 and for Vita.
Now you know.
Cartoonish thing or whatever.
You know,
which is fine.
you can be anywhere with Wi-Fi with your Vita now and play
Mhm.
Destiny.
Yeah, that's true.
Because
Wait,
I
Just leave the
did it.
PS4
I
on
played,
standby and let it
I
kick
played
on.
Destiny over in Cleveland, Ohio, while my PS4 was over here
I watched
in
it
Colorado.
on Alpha. I
Yes,
watched that
during
happen.
the alpha, dude. Not the beta, not the final,
Yeah.
the alpha, and it worked flawlessly, dude.
Yeah, that is cool.
Yeah.
So it's not just a rear view mirror now.
No, it's not just a review mirror, Gran Turismo.
Ridge Racer. Still waiting for that one.
So strikes. Dominic, have you done any strikes?
Um,
I haven't
that's just
Have you done
story
any?
mode, right? Isn't that just story
I don't know
mode?
what it is, so I
It's
probably
not a
haven't.
story. You can do it in the story, but it's not part of the story.
What do they call it, Reach? What
What?
do they call it in Halo Reach? What do they call that in Halo Reach?
The missions
For the-
that we used to do. I don't know what were those called.
Is it co-op or PvP?
It's co-op.
They're
It's only
co-op.
3 people most.
Oh, okay.
So 3 people most, and for the most part, you have 3 kind of big kind of checkpoints. You go through this one kind of battle. You get to the end. Of
Yeah,
A,
the
then
one
you go to
game that
B,
started
then you
that
go to
and did
this
it right
crazy C.
was Gears of War. I mean, you have to admit, Gears of War did
Is
that
it
right.
is it like that Earth level with the robot thing and then
Yes.
you fight
Yeah.
the big? Okay. Yeah, those are fun. I enjoy them.
This is
I
like
could
a
see
series of
them.
battles.
I could see them getting a little repetitive. You know, it's the same. It's going to be the same kind of plug and play form. It's going to be,
All
go
well.
through- go
You,
through
you know what?
area.
You know what stops it from being repetitive for me? The
Awesome
gear.
AI.
The bonuses you get at the end.
Right.
Well, the AI is always different, but you can always count like the certain characters, the AI characters. They play the same. It was Halo did the exact same thing though.
Right.
Where certain bad guys would always play with a similar strategy. Some bad guys would camp, some bad guys would rush you, some some would hide behind boulders and come and shoot out and hide behind boulders again. Each character has its own kind of different AI, and you can guesstimate how things are going to play out from there.
And
But
Logan,
they do kind of
Yeah.
change things up every once in a while. But I think the gear or the bonuses that you can get is a nice little difference where every game you get different things, which makes it nice. And we have daily challenges again. We have weekly challenges again, which is nice. I believe we're gonna try and do the weekly strike right after this. I'm hoping.
What level?
A bunch of
What levels are you to be?
You gotta
20.
be minimum 8. No, you gotta be 20 to unlock it. Just to see, you have to be at 20.
You have to be level 20 to unlock the strike.
We need you. No, for special strikes. For the
This is
special
the thing. This is the thing that's cool about the game.
You can do Earth Strikes right now, Bedazzler. You can
Oh.
go
Do you know,
do
like-
the Earth Strike.
No, I
Okay.
think
He's not high enough level.
But they
I think
have
8,
they have
6.
they have heroic strikes, or they have the weekly challenge kind of ones, and that you have to be level 20 because the bad guys
Oh.
are level 18 and up.
Okay.
The
know what?
Earth Strike, you have to be level 8, I think, right?
No, but
Or, I mean, recommended you be level
no,
8.
but what they do is they do
That's
the
good.
they give you the Earth Strike again, but then they bump up all the bad guys from level 5s to level 18s.
No, I was talking about Bedazzler.
Oh.
Yeah, since I'm
About
level
him-
6
about
right
him
now.
doing
But
it.
that won't
No, you
I'll
should,
stay level
you
6
should be
for
able to
long.
do strikes.
so.
It's
potentially-
It's
doable,
okay.
but
So
you get
potentially,
wrecked a lot.
Yeah.
so potentially, what could happen is that after this is over, we could all log into one chat room. Steve and I can do the heroic strike. You guys can do a regular strike and work on that.
True.
Isn't the strike though? Isn't the weekly strike on the moon one?
No, it's on Earth.
Oh, then yeah, fuck yeah, let's do it all
Yeah.
together. You and Dominic can do the regular strike. Dominic,
I've
you
already-
can Dazzler out.
Yeah.
We now do the other one, and we
Whatever.
can talk and we can race.
That's-
We can have a fucking
Not
strike
in the-
race, dude.
can't do
We can
strike.
have a strike race.
Another
Strike
thing
race?
I-
I'm gonna get wrecked.
another
Dude,
thing I like
no,
about the game-
the guys are high rank on us, dude. At least on yeah, they're it's different for us when you hit those 18s.
Shows how it's
I think
nice that not everything is unlocked. Not everything's unlocked right away. Like there's always something to look forward to.
I like that, but at the same time, I would like it if Dominic or Bedazzler, once they pick up Destiny, to be able to jump in on a match with
Yeah.
us on Destiny. We had that problem last night where Bedazzler tried to do a Crucible match with us, and we're like, sorry.
It took me like 15
That-
minutes or better to
That happened to me
level
Friday.
up and-
Yeah.
I finally got it. I finally
And
got on, and by the time I
I
unlocked
wish-
Crucible, all of you went to bed.
Yeah, there should be
with
some
the exception
things.
of Guije.
all of at least part of
He just
Crucible.
falls asleep with his controller.
Yes, that's what
there
happened.
should be some things, not just the story part, but like when you pick up the game, if you only want to do Crucible, you should be able to go into Crucible and play.
Yeah.
with your friends.
I agree.
But you know what's
Yeah,
nice about that though? What's nice about making you at least get to level 5 before you start doing some of the
Well,
other
it's a
stuff?
long tutorial.
It stops
It
you from.
is.
Because listen, I'll tell you what. When Mark jumped in, like Armando and I, C7 Monkey and I dropped into a Dark Knight, Mark Ray's room, and I thought Armando was gonna just lose it. Because Mark's like, I don't know, what am I doing? Mark's like, what am I doing? And Armando's like, you gotta hit this button.
Yeah.
with Mark. Oh,
He doesn't
man,
know.
Mark,
He
no.
doesn't know Mark. Mark Ray, for the listeners out there,
Oh,
and
man.
for McLovin, because you don't know Mark Ray,
No. I played
he
with him.
he has to watch gaming videos of everything to know how to do anything.
Right.
He is a gamer. You know how like do you watch UFC at all? Do you watch UFC, Dominic? You get fighters where it comes really natural to them. You can just tell it's in their blood. They know how to fight. And then you get other fighters where they study the book 100%. They read every technique. They try it 3,000 times. That is Mark because he's got no skill at heart. He really doesn't. Everything Mark Ray has is all about reading and studying and everything else because he's not. It just doesn't come natural to Mark. And you can tell when he pops in a game for the very first time, it does not come natural to that guy at all. He tries, though. I give him credit for that. He busts his ass and tries. He puts his time in. But he sucks as a natural gamer.
He can't lay on the pipe like I can.
No, it was really funny playing with. I played with him on Saturday morning, and he's like, "Where'd you go? Where did you go? Where did you go?" I'm like, "Mark."
That's like when I play with Sinbad, dude. When I play with Sinbad, that always happens to me. Where was my laugh on that, dude?
He's asleep.
Guije?
No,
I'm sorry,
nothing, Luigi?
I'm sorry. I was reading a private message that I just got in the Destiny app.
Oh, I was like, where's my laugh for that? I said every time I play with Sinbad, it's the
send you
same
one.
thing, dude. He's always like, where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at?
He's drunk. Sinbad's drunk the whole time.
Sinbad is always drunk. SpongeBobbies, you know who I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, that guy. Like
Gui
it's like a
says-
Tuesday at like 7 a.m. He's like,
Get out, 5 bears now. Yeah. No, apparently, SpongeBobby's new name is Sinbad, so just call him Sinbad. See how that goes. Just call him Sinbad. Dude, raids are 2 days away. I keep telling you every day I'm posting something. Okay, we got 3 days left. We got 2 days left. I'm hitting you guys up tomorrow. Hey, tomorrow's last day of raids. We have to get fucking prepped for this. We have to get everybody's rank up. I want to do raids so bad. You need 6 people to do them, and you need 6 high-ranking
Working on
people to do them. You can't be 11. You can't be a 6. You have to be like 20 or above. We need
That's
you
awesome.
to do this.
Love it.
If you guys want a tip, go get your bounties. Try to do the Vanguard, the story ones, and then go to the Rocket Yard, and there's this loop you can do, and you can just farm XP. You farm like the green stuff. You can get some blues every once in a while, and then you do those missions because they got 3 mission markers right there when you're doing the patrol mode, and you can just farm this, and you can level up super fast. And you
That's
get
what
a
I
lot
need
of,
to do,
you get a lot
definitely.
of everything that you kind of need.
Cool.
But we need you all to farm like a motherfucker.
We
Just
need
farm,
you
farm,
to
farm.
farm. We need you to
Hey,
farm.
I'll just
real
buy a
quick,
character
is
off
my mic
eBay.
too loud?
Anything.
Seriously.
Real quick, is my mic too loud? I
No.
just adjusted the settings.
No.
Okay.
I can hear you, so yes. No.
I can hear you, and I can guarantee those urinal cakes are not right. Is there ice in
Right.
those toilets?
Mm-hmm.
I just found out today that we have troughs, so there better be some ice in there.
Trust.
Yes. Just like Wrigley Field.
So we haven't done raid Crucible. We've done a lot of Crucible, but Dazzler, you've done Control mode. Dominic, what have
Right.
you done in Crucible?
I've done
How
Control.
many modes?
I've done 2. I did Control and
The Team Deathmatch one?
TDM.
Yeah.
Whatever that's.
I did it.
Lee, what about you? What have you done? Have you done them all?
He's asleep again. Oh,
No,
you got
he's back now.
He's back now. Gui, have you done all the modes? over
He's
there?
taking a shit. I bet he's taking a shit.
You better clean that up.
You are, aren't you?
I've all the modes in multiplayer.
Yeah, in the Crucible.
Said,
I have
dodging
not.
the question.
Which
I
ones
In
have you
your
done?
Vita right now?
I
Which
have
ones
not
have you
done.
done?
Okay.
Just the two we did yesterday. We did the deathmatch.
Just the deathmatch and the domination.
Yeah.
Dude, I can't think of any other name for that mode. They can call it whatever they want. I
It's
guess
domination.
I played too much Call of Duty back in the day, and it's domination to me. I
think it's stupid to have 20 different words for the same mode.
Right.
Yeah,
Like,
basically.
I think
I know for legal reasons they have to change it, but I mean honestly, it's domination.
That's domination.
Does anybody call the tower the tower?
I do. I say go to
I
the
do.
tower.
I do.
I call the citadel.
It's just you, man.
Dude, if
it's
I hear
literally
Citadel, I know exactly what you're talking about. I gotta start doing that. I gotta just start saying Citadel, just like how I say
Yeah,
weed.
the Citadel.
Just like how I call the
Who's
whatever
the
it's called,
Citadel?
weed. The spin metal. I just call it weed.
Get the weed.
Blade weed, metal weed.
Weed. There's some weed over here, guys.
That's what everybody says. Get the weed.
Weed. Yeah.
Get the.
No, I'm gonna start calling it the Citadel. Because it feels just like the Citadel.
It does.
On Mass Effect. In fact, on my character too. I don't know, Gui, if you noticed that. I picked that color that I picked because it was like a Mass Effect kind of color.
Yeah.
So when I'd be in the Citadel, I'd be wearing my Mass Effect colors.
Don't you get like a number 7 or something you can put on your character or something like that when you're creating them? I think you do. If I could get an M7 on it, that would be perfect.
But yeah, I tried all the modes. I really like Domination. I think is a great mode. It's a lot of fun, even if you're not great at getting some kills. Sponge Bobby's Bedazzler, Mark Ray, or Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch.
Funky Bunch, isn't it? Funky Bunch.
Funky Bunch. Even if you're not great at getting kills, I mean, it's a good way to get XP. Because Domination, everyone knows Domination. You don't have to get a kill to control a checkpoint. Or to guard a checkpoint or anything else, guarding a checkpoint is just as important as trying to steal a checkpoint.
I like where they can give you another mode other than just killing people. So
I usually get pretty burned out on control or domination.
Yeah.
But it's really fun.
What is this control you talk of?
It's domination.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's because the maps they're they're not overly complicated. I don't feel like if I'm going
Speaking of the maps, you guys like the maps? I love the maps.
Yeah. Well, and again, I've only played like 2 TDM matches, but in Domination, like, I don't feel like if I have to go from like the 2 farthest points from each other that it takes me that long. I feel like I can get like if something's getting, taken over, that I could get there in an attempt to do something.
Most of the time, yeah.
Yeah, most of the time, yeah, and that really attributes to map size.
Pull out your little hovercraft and zoom there really fast.
Gui, what do you think about the maps?
I think the maps are great. I like how they're all.
Bungie's always been good at maps.
Yeah, there's always something to explore. It's laid out good. It looks good. I like that they didn't skip on shit either. A lot of times in games, you'll go to some place, like the world will look beautiful, but then you'll turn around the corner and there'll be like a crate. You open the crate and like the textures inside the crate look like fucking they were made 20 years ago. I like how like everything in this game is beautiful. Like you will walk into a room that serves no purpose, and everything looks amazing. Like everything looks like it should be. They didn't skip on anything. Yeah,
they skipped on every like when you're on the moon. The moon has the caves. When you're on Earth, they have those little back options.
Yeah,
they skipped on that side. You walk in there, everyone looks the exact same.
No,
the
but
caves,
how much
the caves, they're all identical.
They are all identical.
Because they're caves. But they're caves. I mean,
they're identical.
They are identical.
They look fine.
You walk in, and you always go either right or left because there's either a chest or nothing behind that rock.
Exactly.
Dude, you're gonna bring up the fucking cave. Like seriously, I'm talking about like in general, like shit that's worth looking at. Because how many of you have ever stopped and were like, oh, cave, I'm gonna check everything out here? No, you go, oh, it's a cave. There's no chest. You turn around, and you fucking leave.
No, I go inside the cave and look for a chest every time.
Yeah.
What did I just say?
Yeah, if I see it.
Look for a chest. Always gotta look for a chest.
I think what Bungie does best with maps is making them asymmetrical yet balanced.
Yeah.
And I think that's the important part. I assume they have some sort of capture the flag mode eventually, or I have no idea.
I've played all 4. I don't remember all 4.
I thought there was 5.
Okay.
I only played once of the.
And they may add some too. You know, never know.
Oh, can we get a griff ball?
Ooh.
Oh,
Version of griff ball in here.
I love it.
Oh
It'll
my
be
god.
Tower Ball.
They do.
Powerball, Citadel Ball.
They do have that big old fucking sword that you get in one of the story modes.
Oh my
Oh
It
yeah.
feels awesome, dude.
god.
You know what we need
Light
though?
swords. We need light swords.
We need some bigger weapons. There's no bigger weapons, or bigger vehicles other than
Right.
one
Vehicles
horse
would be fun.
fight. There's no fucking scorpions or anything like that.
Oh, scorpion tanks, man, my favorite.
You know,
Elephant. Let's get the elephant.
remember back in the which Halo was it? I think it was Halo 3, where we
Halo
jump
3,
on that
elephant.
giant ass fucking elephant thing, dude.
Oh
It'd
yeah.
be like a zombie,
That was
like a
good.
zombie mode, or
That
fucking
was
something
fun.
out in the middle of the desert.
That
We
was
need
the
something like
best.
that, dude. That
Things
shit
that
was so
climb
much
up the elephant.
No,
and
you
had
know,
to defend
we
the
used to
elephant.
do zombies on that mode. We put the speed up as fast as it could go,
Yeah.
and then we'd all get mongooses, and like literally the zombies would like go in like opposite directions like this,
Yeah.
trying to like.
And I think that's the stuff that we need to be excited for as well as enjoying
Right.
what we've got going on. Because
Well, we don't have that. We don't have that right now.
Well, but that stuff didn't come till later. You know what I mean? So there's
Right.
a lot to look forward to. Everybody's like,
So
oh,
Destiny
what-
3 will get elephants.
Oh, that's not right, man.
I need- Dude, that elephant was fucking tight, dude. There's another
It was-
vehicle inside of
it
that
was
on the
fun.
fucking
I could-
bottom floor.
I
Because there were
could-
2 floors on that motherfucker. There
I
were
couldn't say
handguns all
elephant.
over on the side. Zombie mode was the shit on that, dude.
They move
Oh my
so
god, I love zombie mode.
slow.
No, the thing itself did, but that mode was awesome,
Yeah.
dude. I love that zombie mode when
It
they
was
do
so
that
fun.
shit.
Or when 2 people get into a battle and there'll be like 2 elephants like right next to each other. Like, that makes sense. Fuck is this?
Yeah, Gears of War had some pretty good big vehicles like that occasionally too.
I hope they get Gui, you and I both have all the DLC. Bedazzler, you didn't.
Yes, I picked it up.
Oh, you already picked it up?
Yep.
Look at me, Daz.
Damn, son.
Well, I had all that money on my GameStop card.
And Dominic, I know you haven't picked
Trade
it up.
in.
I have what? What are we
You
talking about?
haven't picked up the DLC or anything like that
No.
yet. And we have a ways. I don't think the first
Yeah.
DLC is going to come till what, December? They said.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so we got a ways away. I would hope, dude, that they might add some type of fucking something like
You know
that
what?
kind of stuff.
You know what's gonna make
that
the
was
rest
so
of
much
this
fun,
year?
dude. That kind of stuff.
You know what's gonna make the rest of this year awesome?
Destiny.
It'll be me.
That's the thing, dude. Like, because I'm having so much fun with Destiny, and that's the key word. I'm just having fun.
You know what I
Because
like? I go to my friends list. I went to my friends list. My wife was on the couch, and I'm like,
Okay,
look at this, and I'm
I'm
going
with it.
from top to bottom. Destiny,
Everybody's
Destiny,
playing
Destiny,
Destiny.
Destiny, Destiny. I had 35 people playing Destiny at once on my friends
Yeah.
list.
God damn.
Well, it's like when Halo or Call of Duty came out. They were always, especially early on, they were always dominating the
Call of
friends
Duty.
list.
Call of Duty hasn't been like that, dude.
No,
It hasn't
not
been
now.
recently, but when Call of Duty 4 and that kind of stuff came out, it was.
I think when Modern Warfare 3 came out, that was like the last time I ever saw like that
Right.
list.
Yeah.
Well, and now
it
they're
was,
releasing
yeah.
them every 6 months instead of every year, so it's getting crazy.
On launch day, I just avoided my PS4 entirely because it was depressing. Because I made the mistake. I looked, and it was literally like Destiny, and I'm
It
just like,
was, dude. I had
And
like
I'm just
30
like- I'm
some
just like-
people.
That's why
I'm
I
just
just
like,
because I knew I'd have the game and the system at the same time. So it
This
was
wasn't that
practice.
day though. This was last night. I checked
okay.
last night, dude. And
Right.
I had 30 some odd people all playing Destiny at the same time.
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
going to dominate for
During-
quite a while.
That makes me so happy though, because it was nice.
But doesn't this
if
make
I want, I can
everything
just go
else-
through and I can start inviting people, dude. When it
Right.
comes raid time, once raids are open, me and Gui get in there. We need 4 other bodies, 4 other level 20s, because Bedazzler and McLovin aren't pulling it. You know, we invite some other bodies in there.
I was
and do
watching
some
football
Of, do
today.
some of those
I'll buy
level.
a character on eBay. It's all right.
oh, you'll buy a character.
So I don't even what the fuck are the raids about? I don't even know what the raids are. I honestly don't even know what the raids are, and I'm.
I
super
literally
excited
don't
for
know
raids.
either. I'm just Steve said do this, so that's what I'm doing
Gui?
basically.
If anyone would know, Gui would know. Gui, what do we do on the raids? I can imagine what a raid is, but what do we do in the Destiny raids?
We're gonna raid something.
How much time do I have before you cut me off in the middle of my thought?
I won't this time. Go
I
full
think
in.
about 2 seconds is average.
I'll give you like 2 minutes.
We have fun. Okay, did I make it? Did I finish my thought?
No.
Okay, cool.
Go ahead.
Everyone
Go
ignore
ahead,
him.
go ahead, Steve. Go ahead, Steve. You're back on, buddy. Why is Steve hiding?
I want to hear about raids.
He's muting himself so he doesn't cut you off again.
I know he's not.
I muted him a long time ago.
But we already talked about raids, didn't we? We just talked about it like 20 minutes ago.
We talked about strikes.
Talking about
raids.
strikes.
We talked about strikes.
I
not raids.
haven't done a raid yet.
No, but what are raids? Do you know actually what raids are? I can imagine what a raid is.
Larger, harder, longer versions of a strike.
Steve will love it.
Sign me up.
I think
I'm fucking in. I'm in.
All the way.
I think all the raids are. That's it. They're just longer, harder versions of strikes. But I think their payoff is greater. And that's what I.
Aren't they supposed to be like an hour and a
I
half
can't
or something
imagine
like
they're
that?
going to be super similar to strikes. I mean, what's the point?
I mean, I think they're setting their own. I mean, it's gonna have its own level, its own set of objectives, but it plays basically the same way. You go and you kill shit, right?
Well, that's kind of the entire story mode right there.
Right. I mean, that's
Stone. How appropriate for you, Steve.
I mean, I'm not sure because I haven't seen it yet. I mean, I haven't seen it. I mean, from what I understood, is there going to be long? I read something though that they said they're going to reset your raid stats weekly. So I don't know if you're going to have.
What the hell does that mean?
Well, I'm assuming that maybe raids are that because they said that one group of testers were doing one of the end raids, and they played 11 hours and didn't finish it.
I did hear something like it was unbelievably long. I'm hoping at most they're an hour and a half for a raid. Nothing should be more than an hour and a half, especially with 6 people, dude.
Right.
You know how hard it is to get 6 people for an hour and a half all together playing the same game.
But what I took from that is that if they said they're going to reset the stats weekly for your raids, maybe you can save it. If you reach a certain objective and you have a week to finish a whole raid.
You know how hard it is to get 6 people together once?
Hey,
you want to try to do that over an entire week? Try
Yeah,
to get the same group of 6 people together. Hey guys, we're gonna try again tomorrow at 11 o'clock. Does that sound? Oh, you can't? Oh, okay. No. 10? No. All right. Next day? No. Okay. Third.
I agree with you, Steve, especially because we're older guys. We're not 15 years old where we can get off high school.
You have families. You have jobs. You have lives and everything else outside of game.
But I mean, we're also not like this. Well,
Nobody's got time for that.
Yeah. Well, unless you're like my son, him and his friends are gonna do that shit all night. They'll finish the raid before we do, and they'll tell us all about it. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, my son's that age now too. He's 15, so.
Yeah, they'll grind this shit in 2 days.
So I think. Well, I mean, we covered every Crucible mode. We covered every kind of story mode, Vanguard mode.
Mm-hmm.
Anything you guys don't like about Destiny?
Nope.
It's not on PC.
Not. I was waiting for it.
I don't like how some of the things aren't as laid out clear for you. Like when I reached 20, I kind of just roamed around for a second and was like.
You weren't really sure what to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been that way all the way up through level 5. I mean, I didn't, or 6. I guess I'm up to 6 now, but I've been a little bit lost too.
Yeah, it really helps to have friends who are further along than you, who know kind of can help you kind of guide you. Because there are times like because I was like one of the higher levels out of us, and there were times I had no fucking clue what I was supposed to do next. I'm like, well, what do I do? What's my objective now? What am I supposed to be going for? And
I don't want to have.
What is this light and how do I get higher levels? What are these factions? I had to figure all that kind of stuff out and then tell you guys.
Yeah, they did a bad job of not explaining the later level stuff.
Yeah.
You know,
I agree.
But if you got PSN and you got the internet, get your ass and look it up.
Yeah.
And I know they're trying to push the story and everything, and I'm good with that, but there are an awful lot, like when I go back to do a different character through the same thing, I can't skip those cutscenes.
I hated that about the alpha. I hated that about the beta, and I don't.
You gotta let people
like
skip the cutscenes
because I know I'm going to create another character, especially now that I have all the subclasses unlocked for everyone, and I'm going to be not happy that I can't skip cutscenes.
It takes you an hour to get through like the first couple levels just because of all the story and
all the story and everything
stuff.
else.
Yeah.
I've seen
that.
I totally agree.
Been there.
Let me ask you guys a question, and we'll go around the table. We'll do Dominic can be Daz and Steve, and then I'll say mine.
Okay.
If you could add one thing to this game that you think would make this game so much better, aside from being NPC, what would it be, Dominic?
Can that be taking away from?
Yeah, it can
Sure.
be taken away from. If you want to change one thing or take something away from the game, yeah.
It's my biggest, like I said earlier about the single player. It's not very immersive at all. The hell is that?
It's your mom.
Oh, she looks different. If it's something I love the interconnectivity. I love how quickly I can jump in and out of SpongeBob's fire team or Guijay's fire team or your fire team.
Wait, nobody jumps out of my fire team. I jump out of my fire team, everyone else
No,
has
you guys
to find their own
kick
fire
me
team.
out because you're not high enough level.
We did the same thing to Troy, to Bedazzler
Yeah.
last night.
Right.
And we feel so bad, we're like,
The thing was,
Bedazzler.
I finally got to level
goddamn
5. I joined, and you guys were at the Citadel.
They went to bed.
And I was going to get my whatever that thing is, the Crucible pass or whatever I had to
so
get.
you can
And
do
you
the
guys
Crucible
go
and
back
then
up
we
into-
left.
into orbit before I can get my pass, and then we had to go back down to the
Load
Citadel.
times are kind of annoying.
Yeah,
They're
And
not too terrible.
It would be nice. It would be nice at the end of matches to have a thing that says just go straight to the Citadel.
and I'm on
Don't even go
Blu-ray
to
too,
orbit,
so
go
that
straight to
probably slows
Citadel.
everybody else down when I'm pulling it off disc. Although I don't know if all of it loads and it just
I'm
checks.
pulling off disc as well, Bedazzler.
All right, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, I'm
Okay.
buying disc games so I can trade them in.
Yeah, that's true. But anyway, so while I love the easily accessible interconnectivity, like I said, I hate running through some epic scene and seeing some dude dancing on a rock. It really just ruins that. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't feel epic. I don't get excited. I don't. None of it. So
I
while the
stop and
story
watch the dance.
You know,
I'm
every
excited
time
about.
now I play with you, I'm gonna try to always be dancing.
dancing on a rock.
I'm always gonna be dancing on the rock now. It is my goal whenever I play with you to find a fucking rock.
That is-
and
that
just
is an odd
dance my
feature.
fucking heart off.
The-
Just
The dancing
fucking
is a very
loose.
odd feature. But
You know, you're just this angry fucking preacher who's just. "Ugh, you got this giant fucking stick up your ass, and I'm gonna dance the night away. That's what I'm gonna do.
well, I see the machinima. It's going to be Footloose.
Anyway,
You know
I
what?
wouldn't take it away. But maybe I would alter it for single player. Maybe you would need to party up before.
You see the dancing rock figure.
I just don't want random people in my super epic story mode while
Yeah.
I'm saving the world.
It
I
probably
don't want
justifies
Steve
them
dancing on a
killing
fucking
it.
rock while I'm trying to save the world. That's all I'm saying.
It probably justifies them making it, online to play single player, like everybody has to do now, so that they can.
It's just a
make sure you're
little
not
more
copying the game.
MMO than I
Right.
would prefer.
Bedazzler, what about you?
Oh man,
You're not that far into it, so you don't
not,
have too many
yeah.
things to hate.
I don't have a whole lot. Again, skipping cutscenes would be a big thing, especially if you've been through them once, and making a different character. That would be a big plus. I don't know. I don't really have a lot to add, I guess, because I haven't played it a whole lot. So
I would like. What was that mode in Halo where you can kind of just do whatever? It was like their sandbox mode.
Oh, Forge.
Forge, where people would actually even go through, they create their own worlds and do all that kind of stuff, and then almost like Bedazzler was saying with the machinima, where they'd almost create their own movies or their own stories and do kind of like the red versus blue.
Yeah.
You know that
Yeah,
kind of
that-
shit would be fucking awesome to have in here.
it would be good.
The thing I
I
want
may not
most,
see that until Destiny 2 or something like
the
that.
thing I
but,
want most now in here, because of you guys and what you guys said, I want my elephant and my fucking zombie mode. Because once you guys said that, I remembered how much fucking fun we used to have on that mode. We'd fucking jump in little quads or go in the other fucking little things. And
You know
it was
which map I'm
so
talking
much
about,
fucking
right?
fun,
That
dude.
giant sand pit.
It was that
I
giant-
can't
yeah, it's a
remember
big
the
circle.
name.
You should drive the elephant
Giant,
around
like
in
the
a big
biggest
circle.
map. Like
Dogs
that.
would just do these big ass circles
Yeah.
around the fucking side, or you
Yep.
do rocket ball. Everybody has fucking rockets on that mode, and oh my god, that shit was fucking amazing. I want maps like that big again, because none of these maps are that big. Not a single fucking one. All these
They aren't
maps
very
are
open
really,
either.
But
really small.
but for the current game modes available, they're appropriate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They'll add more maps. They'll
But
add a lot
I
more
want to
maps.
be able to do Griff Ball. I want to be able to do
I want
zombie
Griff
mode. I
Ball.
want to be able to do
Yeah.
all that
They
kind of
already
stuff.
have 10 to 15 maps already
Halo,
made. They're just holding them back.
Halo did something right when it came into multiplayer. I mean, you can go into private rooms, and when you went in a private room, you had the ability to change any fucking thing in that game. You can change equipment. You can change, shields. You can change vehicles. Everything you were able to change, and I miss that. I miss that kind of function.
In Halo.
And from Halo, if that was in
But
here,
the armor
this
was
game would be
purely
the best fucking thing in the world.
But the armor in Halo is purely aesthetic.
What are you talking about armor? I'm talking about the shield. Like I'd be able to turn shield off over on Halo. I always loved turn shield off and doing zoom
Oh,
pistols
never mind. I know what you're talking
type of
about. I thought you were
thing.
talking about like
No, I'm
armor.
talking
Talking about game customization.
the way you were able to customize like player matches and things like this.
Yeah.
I
You
don't,
know,
even-
you
I don't
lower
even
the
know.
gravity, do whatever you want.
We
that way.
we were talking earlier, last night. If we get 7 people, what the fuck do we do?
Well, another
Whoever's
room.
last has to go.
Yeah.
Or-
What happened
I'll
to
be going.
just creating a player lobby and just having fun that way?
That's true.
I
That's
miss
true.
that's what I'm missing from this. That's what I'm missing from Destiny. Is that
Nice.
we?
So this is gonna sound. I was just thinking about this, and this is based on personal preference, Steve. You guys all saw that commercial, right? The live action.
Live action trailer?
Yes.
Nope.
That shit was hot.
Because
How did you
I'm a
not
terrible
see
person. I didn't see it.
That
It's-
shit was hot.
I'll
It's
watch
super cool.
it.
Missed it.
Okay, so with that being said, Sony needs to get off their asses, and I know they don't want to lose money with their Sony Living music service, but allow us to play our own MP3s on our fucking PlayStation with an extra hard drive.
Wait. We're talking about Destiny. I thought not Sony and the PlayStation.
Okay, wait.
What are you going into?
Can I finish? Can you?
Go
will you
ahead.
let-
Sorry. I do that a lot. Go ahead.
Okay. Now, that being said, when we're doing like raids or strikes and like these longer missions that are together, how cool would it for us to be able to like make a playlist of like dope music, battle music that would play when we went into, and this is based off just the commercial where they were playing Led Zeppelin and they were fighting and how awesome it was. Like, that feature would be awesome.
No, that would be cool to be able to go into to like a GUI kind of strike playlist with a GUI J strike MP3 playlist at the same time to
I don't know if I can
coincide.
stand that much mariachi band, but
We could have the Charlie Daniels band be Dazzler playlist afterwards.
all right.
So we gotta keep
You know the thing I started over on Minecraft? I don't know if you really noticed, Squeak. Every time I'd sign up on Minecraft when we were playing that, I'd have fucking intro music. I'd have my fucking entrance music. I'd turn my headset on. No one would hear me because the way Minecraft works is it was all private, or you hosted your own. So like any of us wanted to play, I'd have to have the PS4 turned on and the server running. So every time I would actually go in there, because the game would be running all the time, I would actually put some music on, have some entrance music going into the fucking game every time.
which is fun, right?
That'd be fucking awesome, dude. Be able to join a fire team and then have your entrance music going on, like on the arrows. I was, oh fuck yeah, the wild thing, like from fucking Major
Yeah,
League. You know?
except that when you would do it, it would always just scare the hell out of me for like a split second, and then I'm like, oh yeah, Steve's here. Armando
playing
always
the
had to
banjo,
keep
that was the problem.
reminding me because.
Well, here's the thing, like, how hard would it be to just make software that would attach to the game? Like, so say, like, you'd open up the software library and it would say, like, roaming battles, intense battles, and then you would just throw tracks.
You know for a fact though the MPAA or the RIA wouldn't allow it unless they're getting some money, dude.
Yeah, it's not
They don't
gonna
allow
happen.
their music on anything,
So-
even if it's only for personal use. They
So
don't.
let
They
me,
still
let me
not
ask you.
do that shit.
Let me ask you this question then: if Sony made that software available and said now you can pick music from our streaming library service to do that, you might get me to get a Sony Music Library subscription.
Dude, if I could join into a party at any time and then a little 15-second intro clip would start off of music, of entrance music, I would do that in a heartbeat, dude. I'd join someone's party and they'd just hear my music and be like, yeah, Steve's here. Sorry,
Right.
guys, don't worry.
You know, or like we're playing the game. I have it set up, so we're listening to whatever. We're probably some Tupac while we're riding, and then the battle kicks on, and then you got Tom Jones.
No, that'd be nice to be able to join like a Glee party while we're playing a game with you, and then we're listening to the music that you're selecting for us to listen to.
And that's like the cool thing too. It's not like just I want to hear the music. Like if I'm gonna have headphones on, game with my friends,
You
I
want
want
to
to
force everyone to listen to your mariachi.
Yes.
Nobody's gonna like my music though, so this doesn't work out well for me.
That's true.
Do you need glow sticks? Do you need glow sticks for your music?
No, there's just a lot of yelling.
Do you need glow sticks for your music, don't you?
So here's the thing though. So we might be like, so whose playlist are we playing with this week? You know, you're like, wow, let's go, you know, with Bedaz's playlist. All right, cool. I'm not feeling VJ's playlist today.
I don't think I'm feeling Bedazzler's playlist any fucking day. Let's clear that. Let's clear that.
What's
You
Bedazzler's playlist?
just don't appreciate good banjo music. That's the problem.
Okay, well, I'm with Steve.
I really do. Some bluegrass and some stuff. I do appreciate some of that.
Okay.
Sometimes.
So, what do we think, guys? Destiny's a definite amazing play.
What if you had to give it a score from what
I
what
would
you
say
played?
if you didn't pick up Destiny day one, you might need to get tested because I think you might be kind of stupid.
Yeah.
Oh,
Best-
man.
No, fuck up.
No, I see your subtle dig. You're not so subtle.
You
Dig.
see who
How about
that is for. No,
it's for Bedazzler, and that's just rude. Why would you say that to him?
Dude, since I've
I
been
got a
playing
day
Destiny,
one. I got my system day one.
to me, Destiny's a day one purchase, and Destiny is a gamer card or Gamers Pub man card on the table. You have to have this game.
Well,
Yeah, you do.
I have it twice, so.
Nice.
Well,
It's twice as nice, dude.
Yeah.
So just to let
I
everybody
don't
know,
have a PS3 anymore, so you're on your own with that other one.
since I want to get one more strike mission in before I go to bed, I'm cutting this one early. We'll have a full episode next week, guys.
Hey, wait. Before, real quick, I did see on our clan page that our Xbox members are so low that something's happening. I'm not sure.
No,
if they're
that doesn't matter. No, we don't have any Xbox Live members. 'Cause- Do you know anyone who's playing this on the Xbox One? I don't know.
I
No, I
That's-
don't.
No, that's
But,
another thing too. I don't know anyone playing this on the Xbox One.
but do we have listeners that play it on the Xbox and want?
Here's the thing.
I'm sure we
I
do.
hope you guys all smart and picked up on PS4 so you can game with us. Your friends
Yeah,
and your family, the people you're going to go drinking with and have fun with.
Yeah. I'm
But
too
what
cheap
I
for
did
two
do is
systems.
for those that have an Xbox, whether it's Xbox 360, if you had an Xbox 360 and you're a Gamers Pub fan, you can go to Bungie.net. You can log into the Gamers Pub group, and there's an option to make it your PlayStation, your Xbox clan,
Or PlayStation.
or PlayStation. But I'm saying I just made an Xbox one for the listeners that wanted to do that. But everybody's on PlayStation, so.
And anyone who's playing it over on PlayStation, we actually have a Google Hangout kind of chat going on, which we're kind of using, you know, if someone wants to game, hey, you know, we jump online, hey guys, anyone want to game right now, I need another body. We use it to share, like I showed you guys the moon maps and where all the chests are and things like that are. And we use it for tips and everything else. So if you guys want to join that as well, just hit me up over at the Real Steve 519 over on Twitter.
Yeah, that's not your handle, Steve. What is that?
And if you tell someone there's a Destiny pick, make sure you tell them what kind of Destiny pick.
What's that?
If you put a Destiny picture on the Google chat, make sure you tell someone what kind of Destiny pick.
Yes,
it is.
please do.
Yes.
Dude, I was in the best. I was in the produce area, dude. Well, this was only a produce store, and this place was busy. It was full of chicks earlier today when I was shopping there. And he was like, "Hey, check out this
Ooh.
Destiny," and I clicked the fucking link, and then all of a sudden on my big old iPhone, bah, Destiny, but not the Destiny I was thinking of. And, it was
Destiny Daniel.
Destiny on my right eye, cucumbers are on my left eye, and people behind. And I was not quite ready for that that picture there. But no, if you guys want to join us, we do have it. Like I said, a Destiny kind of thing going on. If you guys want to be part of our clan, you know, that way we can schedule game nights and things like this, and try to set up each other with good info and be part of our awesome community that we got going on.
Yeah.
I got nothing else, dude. Let's go ahead and wrap this show up. You can find the Gamers Pub over on Twitter at the Gamers Pub. You can find them over on Facebook. Just use Twitter. It's better or easier. Gui's gone now.
Wow.
I don't know why.
Way to go, Gui.
But yeah, you can find Gui at GU1J. Maybe you might find me one day in the future at Steve519 over on Twitter. I'm not entirely sure if that's ever coming back.
You get hacked?
No, I didn't get hacked.
No,
I tweeted the video
spreading
game jocks.
pornography.
I tweeted the video game jocks. Before I knew what the fappening actually was, I tweeted the video game jocks, hey, have you guys seen this?
Right.
And
now you're banned.
And I got suspended for that.
Yeah.
It was a
Gotta
Twitter
make a secondary account.
I wasn't making a public like anything. I was hitting them up. You know, all the guys over video game jocks. I was trying to hit them up.
Okay.
And
Yeah, I remember the incidents.
I got suspended for that.
Yeah.
And
And
I'm
you're still suspended?
And I'm still fucking
I've been
suspended.
suspended, but not for that long.
It's 2 weeks now, dude. I
Wow.
know.
Yeah, it's been the fappening was a while ago.
Yeah.
Permaban.
Yeah, you can find us though over on Twitter there. Dominic DP Johnson 14, DP Johnson 14 over on Twitter, and Bedazzler's B Dazzler over on Twitter. We got 4 Gamers Pub hosts. Bedazzler is an official host. Dominic now is an official host. Myself and Gui are the original hosts. So that's a good show. 4 people. Wow, that's nice.
And then there's Mark.
So that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed our Destiny Roundtable. If you guys have any more Destiny questions, hit us up at beer@thegamerspub.com, or you can tweet us at thegamerspub. Gui J, what's playing us out this week? Just pop back in. Just fucking answer the question. That was the end of the show.
Cricket.
Yes.
Cricket.
So
It's
you know what?
It's a mystery song. It's probably some mariachi stuff.
Playing us
so,
this week is
There he is.
Lester Fro.
Lester Fro. Playing us out this week. Lester Fro. And what are they playing, Gui?
Oh,
yeah.
Jesus, Gui. Come on.
I'm just messing with you guys. God, Jesus Christ.
We're all gravely concerned.
The track playing us out this week is Lack of an Afro with the track called Mo Film. It's like electro hop, Afro soul. Totally not Bedazzler's thing. It might scare his kids. Enjoy,
Good luck.
guys. Next week.
Peace.